we are all well aware about the bearish trend of XRP due to the lawsuit. The lawsuit from the Securities and Exchange Commission resulted with a little bit of problems for Ripple and its price. But what we are witnessing right now is a rise in the price. There is some very important news and information related with the rise. The newest information and rumors are saying that Ripple and the SEC are working on a settlement. If this happens, we are going to see huge changes in the price of XRP. Hello guys, and welcome to a new video for XRP and their latest news. This channel provides you with the most important changes that are happening on the crypto market so you can be better informed and can make better decisions. That is why you should like and subscribe to our channel, because that is the best way to show support for us to continue doing the research for you. At the beginning, we are going to analyze reports from the website forecast.news. In the article, it is clearly stated that underscoring the very big importance of instant messaging and online chat rooms in the workplace, the US Securities and Exchange Commission has gone back to court in its lawsuit against Ripple Labs. The new thing, according to the website, is that this time they are demanding access to more communication between Ripple employees on Slack. If you are not aware, Slack is a popular chat and messaging application used by businesses for their internal communication. In a letter from the beginning of August to U.S. Magistrate Judge Sarah Netburn, SEC Attorney George Tenreiro complained that a massive quantity of Slack data from Ripple was missing from discovery and that the SEC was entitled to see those messages. This is a very much new moment for the lawsuit and the entire process. According to the SEC, Ripple failed to properly collect and review the Slack messages of 33 people, which both parties previously had agreed to search through and share with the other. These messages that are revealed include DMs, multi-party instant messages, and chat messages posted on channels that are public and open to all employees from the company Ripple. This information, the SEC says, may become vitally important for the agency to build a complete and very accurate record for summary judgment and trial. The document that is published online goes further in their analysis of what this could mean for Ripple, for the Securities and Exchange Commission, and for the process with the lawsuit. Ripple agreed at the outset of discovery to search for and produce responsive Slack data, but now, in the waning days of fact discovery, suddenly refuses to do so on the basis of Ripple's mistakes in gathering that data, the attorney Tenreiro wrote online and published. Yet the relatively few Slack messages Ripple has produced have yielded critically important information. This data was not contained in emails or other documents. The SEC has over and over used Indeed positions to refresh Ripple's employees' vague recollections. Tenreiro was saying as well that Ripple had properly searched and produced all responsive Slack messages. The SEC would have almost certainly been able to refresh the recollection of other deponents, Tenreiro added. We can see that Ripple's data error and refusal to produce the documents was highly prejudicial to the Securities and Exchange Commission, which had already gave around 11 Ripple witnesses using incomplete records of their communications, according to Tenreiro. The issue for these messages that are for business is the problem between the SEC and Ripple, as their litigation slogs through its discovery phase. The process of information gives and takes, which might be very important for Ripple and XRP, as well as taking testimony and trying to fend off access to the other side to gain legal advantages. The published document is continuing the analysis of this very complicated and long process. Let us remind you a little bit about what is going on here. Last year, the SEC filed a lawsuit against Ripple, and their allegations stated that the San Francisco-based payment company's sale of XRP was an unregistered securities offering worth over $1.3 billion. The same lawsuit was expanded with a little bit of so-called evidence. The Securities and Exchange Commission also named Ripple's CEO, Brad Garlinghouse, and Executive Chairman, Chris Larsen, as co-defendants for allegedly aiding and abetting Ripple's violations. So, we are talking about these Slack messages, but we should explain why these messages are so significant for the case and in general. We have to emphasize that the company Ripple had collected more than 82,000 conversations via Slack, and they reviewed more than 7,000 of those, and after that produced 1,048 of them. The missing data consisted of well over 1 million messages, comprising terabytes of data, Tenreiro wrote. The Slack messages are an information set whose size eclipses that of Ripple's large email productions, corroborating testimony that Ripple employees communicated at least as often by Slack as by email, said Tenriro. But there is something that the SEC is telling also in about these Slack messages. According to the Commission, the Slack messages produced show Ripple employees discussing issues directly relevant to disputes at the heart of the case, including the first thing is about discussions about Ripple's desire to create speculative trading in XRP. The second argument is the effect of Ripple's announcements and efforts on, and Ripple's concerns as to, the price of XRP. Their third thing that they were saying about is the relationship and central importance of XRP sales to Ripple's overall business. And the fourth one is the regulatory state of XRP. Continuing with the analysis of these complex issues, this website forecast.news is continuing that this email correspondence is of huge importance. According to the email correspondence between the SEC and Ripple's attorneys that are representing them, Ripple already turned over private channel Slack messages for all of the custodians. But Ripple failed to reveal and did not disclose the direct messages, multi-party instant messages, and its public channel messages concerning their main token XRP. Ripple's argument was that the data collection, review, and production for all 33 custodians would be unduly burdensome and disproportionate to the needs of this very long and tough case. Ripple's attorneys are always coming up with something new, and according to them, the cost of recollecting these direct messages from Slack and multi-party instant messages for just 5 of its key employees, CEO Garlinghouse, Chairman Larson, former CFO Ron Will, former Chief Compliance Officer Antoinette O'Gorman, and former head of Xspring Ethan Beard. A Ripple initiative to invest in companies was over $70,000 and yielded almost 3 terabytes of data collection. This data and the collection of the data from the Slack for all 33 custodians was likely to cost at least $460,000, excluding hosting costs. This is an expense that maybe no one is taking into consideration. The letter that we mentioned before, Tenriro said that the SEC Commission had agreed to limit Ripple's Slack search to 22 designated document custodians. The 14 Ripple employees deposed for the case, plus 8 individuals from Ripple's original email list, to reduce the burden on Ripple, because if you really consider, that is a lot of work to do. After this, Ripple only agreed to search the Slack messages of Garlinghouse and Larson, and the direct messages and multi-party instant messages of 6 others, resulting in the current discovery stalemate. Now, a new moment is that a federal law prohibited Slack from providing the Securities and Exchange Commission access to Ripple's corporate Slack account without Ripple's consent. The SEC had attempted to seek Ripple's consent, but Ripple refused, according to the lawyer Tenriro. Ripple should not be permitted to reap a reward from its discovery mistakes and refuse, at the last minute, to search for the documents it long ago agreed to search, Tenriro wrote. We can clearly see that the SEC is stretching the time so they can find any new and valid evidence against Ripple. But let's be fair here. If they've had any evidence that is somehow valid, they're going to put it in the public by now. According to most of the experts, the SEC is trying now to have a better position in the settlement process, and that is why they are dragging time. Another interesting moment that you should be aware of is some information over on the social media. One user was saying, an entirely new economy is birthing as we move into this era of decentralized finance. There are so many great opportunities now presenting to us as early adopters of this technology. So, spend the time and effort it takes to learn how to capitalize on what is before you. This is a very strong and accurate statement about XRP and their technology. If you are following our previous videos, you certainly know that Ripple and XRP is working closely side by side with many financial institutions and banks, and they are trying to promote themselves as the next central bank digital currency. Banks and other financial institutions are open to this kind of idea, and they are considering the possibility as Ripple to be one that is going to replace the real money. And as you know, XRP with the XRP Ledger are the only ones with full, ready, and operational technology that can do that. These social media influencers are always saying that knowledge plus actions results with dollars or success. These kind of videos are knowledge for you because we are presenting new and valuable information for you as an investor or early adopter of this technology. That is why you should follow us and subscribe to the channel so you can find out more and have more information. We are not advising you to anything, and we are always saying that you should do the research before investing even $1. That is why you should follow multiple sources of information and support us with your like and subscribe. Share this video to your friends so we can continue to research and you can still get your needed information for free. See you in the next one, guys. Good luck and thank you.